I lied to my boyfriend that I live with my girlfriend, but I actually live with a guy who stays on the same street with my boyfriend. Story time! I'm a young lady who is from Edo State, and I got admission into a polytechnic in Lagos. I had no choice than to move down to Lagos, and my initial plan was to live with my auntie, who stays in a room apartment, even though my parents were not in support of this suggestion. But I had no money to rent an apartment or even a hostel, and my parents didn't have money as well. So in 2022, I moved down to Lagos and I started living with my auntie. To be very honest, she maltreated me. There was no peace in that house, especially whenever she was around. She would always call my parents every little time to complain about me to my parents, and my parents would call me and beg me to just come back home. But I couldn't go back home because I could not quit my studies. At a certain point, my auntie wanted me out of our house so bad. What was it about you that was making your auntie really that angry that she wanted you out of her house so bad? I mean, no one would actually come and say I'm the villain of my story. But for your auntie to be calling your mom and your dad to be complaining about you, there must be something. Anyway, that's not the point right now. I started looking for where to stay so I could move out of my auntie's place, and a male friend accepted to accommodate me. I successfully moved out of my auntie's place and I started living with him, but it wasn't easy either. This guy would try to take advantage of me every time he gets back from work. And I couldn't cope because just imagine you having sexual intercourse with someone that you're not sexually attracted to. So I couldn't do it. I would literally cry my eyes out every time I got the chance to. Once again, I had to start looking for somewhere else to stay. And none of my female friends could help me at that time because they were either living with their parents or they were living with their boyfriends or squatting with someone. There was obviously no space for me to squat with them as well. Lucky me, I found another guy who was willing to help me with accommodation, and I moved in with this person. I had no choice. And to cut the long story short, 2023, I moved in with him and it was a different story entirely. This guy has never touched me, and we stay on the same bed. Yes, there are actually men that are that responsible and they have sexual discipline that they would not touch a lady if she doesn't want to be touched. They would not even make the moves, especially when they feel like they are helping you. They don't want to take advantage of you in that situation because it's crazy. But no, a lot of you men that are watching this video are already doing you because you know you can't help a girl without wanting something in return. There are men out there who can help without having expectations. This guy treats me like his younger sister, and I've been able to live